Hi, my name is Shale Maulana. I am a liberation based therapist based in Brooklyn, New York, the land of the Lenape. My ethnic heritage is African American and Kenyan. I identify as straight and cisgender, and I use she and her pronouns. I am a social worker licensed in New York State, and I did my social work training at Columbia University. When I work with people, there are essentially two things that I do. I help people heal from wounding from the past, and this is the trauma healing component of the work that I do. And I also support people in being able to thrive in their current lives. I'm a holistic therapist, and so I use an ecological approach, meaning that I look at and consider all of the factors that are involved in creating the challenges you're experiencing and describing. And I support folks in exploring both conventional and non-conventional tools in order to support balance and healing. So while you may find yourself as the location of the symptoms or the challenges, you may or may not be the location of the problem. The problem might be something that exists outside of you or around you. And that's something that we can look at together and understand and make meaning of that, and also develop a plan. What can you do in a system that may or may not be ideal for you in order to thrive and access the well being that is your birthright? So, I'm going to talk a little bit about the process of therapy with me. The first step is about attunement, and in this phase, we will spend some time really getting to know each other. So, in this phase, I'll be asking a lot of questions and getting to know you and your history, getting to understand how the challenges came to impact you, where they started, where they end, what the triggers are, what the ripple effects are. And you will also have an opportunity to ask me questions about my practice, about myself, and we'll also begin to scaffold in skill building in this phase, learning emotional skills that can help you to feel supported within yourself and to manage your emotions as they arise and triggers when they arise, and also to develop practices in your daily life that can support your well being. And once we feel secure and connected, and there's trust between us and in our relationship, we can begin the next level of the work, which involves the deep healing, the trauma healing work, the emotional excavation, looking at what is feeling aligned in your life and what's feeling difficult or challenging, what's feeling good about your relationship with yourself and others, and what feels tight or tense or difficult, and figuring out how we can find a way to create a healthier and healed relationship with yourself, and how we can create space for healing around difficult and painful things that have happened in the past. And so, after doing this work, you will emerge organically as a new and healthier and more healed version of yourself. And you may find at this time that setting appropriate boundaries with others becomes easier and even intuitive. You may find that your relationships improve with your loved ones and other folks that you interact with. With a deepened sense of self esteem, you will find a natural sense of respect for yourself and your body, and making the best choices for your health and well being will start to feel natural and effortless. You may find yourself feeling more grounded and centered day to day and less impacted by triggers and trauma responses. And you'll feel yourself being pulled toward your soul's purpose and find deep satisfaction and meaning in investing your energy there. And this is what I call the integration part of the work. And in this phase, I am supporting you in making meaning of all that you have learned in your healing process, and learning how to put that into motion, how to put that into practice in your life. At this point, you will be well equipped to support your own emotional healing journey, and we can begin to consider scaling back the level of support as needed. The healing will never be over. It is a lifelong process. However, you may find that you don't need the level of support that you came to therapy with. You might find that you don't really know what to talk about in therapy anymore. And at that point, we can begin to meet less frequently. So if we were meeting weekly, this could mean we begin to meet bi-weekly or monthly or quarterly. And eventually, when it feels natural for you and at your own pacing, you can stop coming in regularly and know that I will always be here for you if you ever need anything or if things ever shift. I work with adults and couples, and I meet with people in person and virtually. If you are interested in working together, please reach out to schedule a free consultation. You can reach me by email at shale@shalemalana.com. I wish you all the best in your journey toward healing.